Sitting on the sea where everything is peaceful. The wind blows so hard, sends my sailboat along, leaving a path of white water behind.
I mean, Long Beach is big. Long Beach is way bigger than most people think. But the aspect that I reside in and really dig is very small. It's special, like the whole, and again, it's a lot of good people that have good ideas and are productive. They're not just talking about it. They're doing stuff. And so in turn, in an interesting way and in a weird way, it's almost like accountability. It's like, all right, this cat's doing that. Like, what are you doing?
How long have you been skating?
6 years.
When'd you start?
6 years ago.
For us, the skaters from the Midwest, we were like, Ray Barbee, like he's the guy. Like, like he just really stood out to us. And I think that's kind of like, he's super well-rounded, but like, he's kind of like a magnetic personality.
Growing up in skateboarding and being around so many what I consider amazing photographers, I've been spoiled because I've got direct access to these dudes, and I've been spent most of my life on the other end of their lenses, right? And so it was always something that I had reverence for and dug. 2 to 3 weeks within a 2-month tour, I picked up a T4, and dude, that T4 became like everything. That was my companion, dude. I took that thing everywhere, and during that time, now no longer am I on the opposite end of the process, but now I'm the one actually doing the process. Having that T4, shooting it, then taking those rolls over to Walgreens, Walmart, or wherever, and then an hour later come back, get your images, and just sit there. Like, I was just, that whole process was so enjoyable. Skating with these kids at Cherry, somehow we got to talking about photography, and they were saying how they were printing at the community college. There it is. I'm gonna learn to shoot, and then I'm gonna sign up the next semester and take a beginning black and white course and learn how to print. And then it's just, from there is when I just embarked and started that whole journey, which has just been a blast.
Dude, I've been shooting photos for like 30 years. And Ray's been shooting photos like seriously for maybe like 10 years. And he knows way more than I do about like Leicas and like printing and like all these value systems and like whatever, and I feel like I know quite a bit, but he's just one of those guys. He's just like, and you look at his prints and they're beautiful.
Ray knows like how important the execution of the print is, and that's where his personality can come through, and he's well aware of that. That's what makes him like a strong photographer and somebody that's going to like always strive to be better, because he knows that that's where he can really express himself. That's what's going to separate him from the guy next to him that takes the exact same photo. They're in the darkroom, they're going to pan out real different.
pretty rad. Dude, they're getting big, man.
They are. Burn that roll, burn that roll.
All right, well, I mean, the process is, on the surface, is very straightforward. We're really just turning a skateboard, or any other surface for that matter, into a piece of light-sensitive photographic paper, which shouldn't be that difficult, but when all is said and done, it is every time.
If that emotion even stays, because that was a different kind of paint. And I didn't, maybe it's because it was so thick on there that I didn't see it beat up, or maybe it's not going to beat up because of that paint used. I don't know.
You have all these variables going into it: temperature, surface structure, surface tension, adherence, light leaks, all these millions of things with the chemistry that can go wrong and do go wrong and did go wrong. And so yeah, it ends up being a good idea, bad idea.
What you're going to show people, it's not going to convey the depth of the experience. And like the real payoff is not that. And it's more like this really rad guy, Brian Gaberman, and this really awesome guy, fucking Ray Barbee, are getting together and doing something rad, and they did it. And then this is it.
No way! Okay, see, it's starting to come off.
Yeah, that's all right. Now there's hope. We got the exposure.
To finally get that board to work and to be looking at it and holding up this wet board and printed a photo on this skateboard and through all those troubles, to have that was awesome, and it felt like this, we climbed the mountain, right? But then to think about that was only half of it, and then when Cliver was gonna put his hand to it, like, I just can't wait to see that.
So yeah, Ray wanted me to paint something on the board that would be special and unique. And he knew exactly which photo he wanted to use, and he wanted to have the Ray go skating or doing something. I don't normally paint on boards or photos or anything. I don't paint at all. All I do is pen and ink for board graphics. So I was a little nervous, but I don't know. With Ray, you're willing to try anything. Like I was just happy that the whole thing stuck to the board and didn't peel up, or I don't know. There was a lot that could have gone wrong.
Yeah.
It was really cool to kind of like come to that realization of like, whoa, dude, like skateboarding, it's like, it really like developed so many things that I didn't realize. The way I see things, the way I approach things, you know, that whole thing.